Hi guys, my name is Franco. I'm a 25-year-old transgender person living in the UK currently, and for me this one's a new one. I've been in education before, so I've been all the way through to secondary school and I've done college, but right now I'm doing a barista skills course and a hospitality course at an adult-only community college, and this is something that I genuinely didn't even know existed, and it's been pretty good so far. I thoroughly enjoy how things are done at this place. Instead of doing a course for 2 years or 1 year, this course is basically just a month, maybe like a month and a half, and that's it. So it's quite quick, quite fast, and I think this week is exams, and I've got to finish this booklet thing that I've got for the hospitality course, so I've got that to do. And what's really surprising to me is the fact that I've not had any kind of problem at all whatsoever with me being trans and doing this course and being at this college. And surprisingly enough, I get the barista qualification if I pass. I get a level 1 in hospitality, something to do with food safety. I'm not sure if it's just a certificate or if it's an actual qualification. I'm not sure. I don't think it is. This course is 3 weeks in total. In a way, I wouldn't mind if it was a bit longer, like I had more time to prepare for the exams and develop the skills baristering and using a coffee machine in that, but in a way, I'm really glad that this is only 3 weeks. This college is slightly different from a regular college because it's more of like an adults only community college, so there isn't loads of courses available. It's basically got like English and maths, some sort of digital skills course, early years teacher training, maybe a few other things, and that's basically it. It seems to be giving training and qualifications to courses that they do. I'm doing this barista skills course because it's something that I've always wanted to do, and working in a coffee shop is something that I would really want to do, so hopefully doing this I get to be able to work in a coffee shop. It's just something that's always interested me and that I've always wanted to do, so hopefully I can get there and do that. Unfortunately, McDonald's didn't work out and I no longer have a job there, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is and we just have to move on. Realistically, I didn't want to be there in the first place. I just had no choice. For this course, I didn't think I had to really do anything or prove anything because I'm transgender. There can be and there has been some complications with me in college settings before, so I was just expecting for the same things to happen again. I know I've got my name legally changed, so that shouldn't be something that I have to worry about or deal with, but sometimes things get in the way and there's some sort of little rule or regulation or policy where they could be like, because of it we have to use your name that's on your birth certificate. My name hasn't been changed on my birth certificate. It has changed everywhere else basically. Thankfully, when I came here the first day, they was like, just do an enrollment form. I filled out my new name and then I didn't do the bit where you do the title because I wasn't sure, because this college is run by the council directly. I wasn't sure in any way what I should put down, so I left it. When I gave it to reception, they was like, you need to fill it out, and I was like, which one do I put? Do I put what I am legally? And the receptionist said, yes, you have to put down what it is legally, and I put Miss because that is what my title is, I assume, legally. Not entirely sure on that one. And they looked at my passport. I don't know if they looked at the gender marker or sex marker or not, I'm not sure, but that gives me so much anxiety. That is, any time that I show my passport to someone, that I just never want to show it to anyone purely based on that one little detail, and I'm not even really too sure how to explain it properly. But that was that. I didn't think anything of it really. Nothing's really happened whatsoever. I haven't been questioned. I haven't been asked any sort of questions on if I'm trans or not by anyone at the college. No one at the college course knows anything about me being trans at all, which is good. There still is a thing about me that people can pick up on. There's something different about me that they can't necessarily pick up on what that difference is. They can't definitively say what it is, but it's still there. I think this was 2 days ago, so our exams are being booked in. Someone from the college came up with my sheet of paper, got the teacher, and said something. I don't know what it was, and then I went outside to talk to the teacher, and they was saying to me that your piece of paper that you filled out says Miss, and I was like, yeah, because the person at reception said that's what I had to do, and they was like, no, which one do you want to be known as, or which one would you want to be referred to as, because it doesn't really matter. So one person said one thing, and a different person said something else, and I'm just like, well, what is it really? And they was just like, circle the one you want to be and cross out the other one. So I did that. I put Mr. instead of Miss. That happened, and I just don't really know what's going to happen next. I don't know if they're going to have to change it or anything like that. I don't know. But we'll just have to see what happens. For me right now, it's actually been a few days in between the first bit of this video and now, and yes, I've had my hair cut. It is way too short, but oh well. The only real fear towards the college and the course and me being trans was people finding out about it and their reaction to it, which I suppose is something that I will just always constantly have in my life, no matter the situation, whether it's work or college or anything else in my life. But thankfully I don't think anybody did. I don't know if the teacher did. It's not something I'm going to ask, because if I did, then people would know that I'm trans, and I don't really want people to know that I'm trans, like in my day-to-day life. Thankfully, I've passed the exam, the written exam, out of 20 questions, and then the practical exam, I managed to pass it at about 35 or 40 out of 45. Can't remember if I said this already, but it's predominantly a course for hospitality skills, but I didn't think I'd get any sort of qualification out of it. I didn't think that I'd even get anything from it, but I should be getting a level 2 in barista skills, a level 1 in hospitality. I've already got a food safety training certificate and a different food safety or allergen certificate. It's not like a qualification, it's just like a CPD, I think it's called. And thankfully everything has my new name on it, and obviously it would do, considering I've had my name changed for about 6 years or 7 years I think by now, so that's good for me. And thankfully qualifications don't have gender markers or sex markers on it. It just has your name, the college, the qualification name, and that's essentially it. The most stressful part of this college course was the actual practical exam, and that was it. For this course, the only thing that I have to wait for now is some sort of email to say that I can go and pick up and collect my certificates for the hospitality course and for the barista course. Obviously the teacher has to mark the exam and the booklet that I've done for the course, and obviously that takes a little bit of time, and I know that there's only 9 students in the class, but it's not going to be done instantly as soon as I've done it, so we just have to wait for that.